In 2025, something entered our solar system. 1,000 times larger than anything we had seen before, behaving in ways that nothing natural should. A Harvard scientist warned, this did not behave like anything natural. And now, governments around the world are suddenly releasing classified UAP files to the public. Military footage, unknown objects, cases hidden for decades. Not because they found the answers, maybe because they still don't have them. Because this was not the first time. In 2017, something else came through. It was small, it was fast, and when it left, it accelerated, for no reason anyone could explain. We had weeks to study it, then the darkness took it back. 2 visitors from outside everything we know. And the third one, nobody knows when it arrives. The first visitor was called Oumuamua. The name meant scout or messenger. It was chosen before anyone understood what they were looking at. In hindsight, the name feels uncomfortable. Oumuamua arrived from the direction of the constellation Lyra. No tail, no cloud of gas, no trace of ice. Everything a comet is supposed to leave behind, it left nothing. It was stretched, distorted, like something had pulled it apart, tumbling through space at a speed that told astronomers one thing immediately. It did not belong to our sun. And then, as it began to leave, it accelerated. Not naturally, not predictably, not in any way that made sense. It simply sped up. And then it vanished. The telescopes lost it in the dark. The window closed. But the question remained, not where it came from, not how old it was. The real question was, why was it here? 7 years passed. Then, on July 1st, 2025, a telescope in Chile detected something moving through the sky. Its path made no sense for anything born here. It had come from interstellar space. Scientists named it 3I Atlas, the third interstellar object ever confirmed. But this one was different in ways that mattered. Imagine the island of Manhattan. Not a building, not a block. The entire island, suspended in space, moving at 221,000 kilometers per hour. That is what entered this solar system in 2025. And it did not behave the way a natural comet should. It brightened, suddenly, unexpectedly, as it approached the sun. Scientists did not know why. It glowed green, not white, not yellow, green. A color associated with molecular chemistry that astronomers are still trying to explain. A Harvard scientist, Avi Loeb, told reporters that the object could be a Trojan horse. Not a comet, not a natural visitor, something sent. The International Asteroid Warning Network, the organization built to protect Earth, launched an emergency campaign. Let that sit for a moment. The Global Planetary Defense Network activated. For a comet, they publicly describe as natural. Before we go further, here is the question nobody is asking loudly enough. If Oumuamua was the first, and 3I Atlas was the third, something was the second. 2I Borisov. It arrived in 2019. It looked like a comet. Scientists felt comfortable with it. 3 visitors, 8 years, 1 pattern. And patterns have implications. For most of human history, we believe the solar system was ours alone. We drew maps, we named the planets, we categorized the asteroids. We told ourselves we understood the neighborhood. We were wrong. The solar system is not a closed room, it is a corridor. Things from other star systems, from stars so far away the light takes thousands of years to reach us, move through it, constantly, without asking permission. We simply did not have the eyes to see them. Before 2017, the count was 0. Between 2017 and 2025, the count was 3. Not because they suddenly started arriving, because we finally had eyes good enough to see them. Those who study the sky now estimate that at any given moment, thousands of visitors from other star systems are passing through the region where Earth orbits. Small ones, fast ones, here and gone before any telescope points in the right direction. Atlas was not the only unusual object in the sky that year, but that is a different story. Atlas was not the rare exception, it was the reminder. Here is what Atlas actually revealed. The solar system has no wall. There is no boundary, no defense between Earth and whatever the rest of the galaxy decides to send through. When people talk about planetary defense, they mean rocks from inside this system, things tracked for years before they arrive. Atlas gave us 6 weeks of warning. 6 weeks. For something the size of Manhattan, moving at 200,000 kilometers per hour. Not the size, not the color, not the questions about what sent it. The number that should keep you awake is 6. 6 weeks is not enough time to do anything, and Atlas did not hit us. But the next one, whenever it comes, might arrive faster, might be larger, might come from an angle nothing is pointed toward. Oumuamua passed through and left a question. Atlas passed through and left an answer. We are not the ones watching this solar system, we are the ones inside it. And the difference between those two things is everything. The universe has been sending things through this neighborhood for 4.5 billion years. We noticed for the first time in 2017. There is something deeply unsettling about that. Not because of what Oumuamua was, not because of what Atlas might have been, but because of what we do not know, we have already missed. The next one will not announce itself. It will simply appear. And by the time we see it, it will already be on its way through. If these are the questions that stay with you, you already know what to do. Something is still out there. See you in the dark.